Man, you're getting freaking diabetes in like few months if you don't stop drinking this freaking shit, with filled all this like corn syrup, And the guy's like, don't limit my freedoms. I have a 40-ball Magnum over here. I'm gonna blow your freaking brains off. That's freedom. Now let's go to the Walmart, Today, I'm gonna do you a speech about freedom of speech. About freedom of speech, we are gonna do it in American style. I'm the most American Finnish dude you will ever meet on YouTubes. And I'm gonna tell you about freedom of speech. And it's really funny actually, because in Finlandias, people don't take their freedoms very seriously. They have all the freaking freedom in the world. Like freedom of speech, for example. Nobody freaking talks in the like streets, You can walk in the freaking silence all day. Like there's thousands of people go past you. Nobody says anything. That's not really like using your freedoms very effectively. That's shitty. But in the like Americas, it's all different, And the other thing that is really like interesting and funny about like freedoms in Finland is that, and in America, is that if you try to like limit other people's freedoms in like Finlandias, people might have some like gripes about it, but they will like pass along and be all silent. But in the Americas you start limit the people's freedom to carry freaking guns, You start limit people's to carry freaking guns and you will get freaking shot, That's Americas for you, and it's the best country for that. In the Americas you can't go around and limit other people's freedoms. That's freedom. That's freedom for you. And the other funny thing about Americas compared to the Finlandias is that Finnish people, because they don't take their freedoms very seriously, you can see they take their freedoms for granted nowadays, so they don't use them really. It's kind of like having a Ferrari and a freaking like Volkswagen and driving the Volkswagen even though you have the freaking Ferrari. It doesn't make any sense. But in Finland, as there's snow, so it makes complete sense. Maybe that's why people in Finland don't use their freedoms, because they like thinking in terms of the weather outside. But that's loser thinking. Don't be like that. But it's really funny. It's really funny actually that if you start go around in the Americas and start limiting people's freedoms, you will get freaking shot, And that's freedom. That's good, that's the way it should be. Like you start limiting people's freedoms, like in the Finlandia country, that people will have some gripes about it, They will say, yeah, that's guy's freaking shithole, but who cares? Let's just be silent, At that point, in the freaking United States, you will have freaking like these freaking like gunfights, these firefights going on in the freaking whole freaking city, So you start limiting people's freedoms about carrying freaking guns, That's freedom. Carrying a freaking gun, that's freedom. Freedom. That's freedom. Don't go around and limit my freedoms. You go to some like freaking fat ass, American dude like weighs like 200 freaking kilos. You don't even understand the kilogram system in the Americas, but weighs at least like 200 freaking like Coca-Cola like 2-gallon bottles. The guy, and you go to say to the guy, Man, you're getting freaking diabetes in like few months if you don't stop drinking this freaking shit, with filled all this like corn syrup, And the guy's like, don't limit my freedoms. I have a 40-ball Magnum over here. I'm gonna blow your freaking brains off. That's freedom. Now let's go to the Walmart, That's freedom. That's freedom. That's freedom. That's freedom. Yeah, that's freedom. Yeah, that's freedom. Yeah, that's freaking freedom, That's freedom, That's freaking freedom, That's freedom style, You do these things in the American style. Yes, that's so freaking good,